Oh, hi. Just getting back from physical therapy. That was 8 weeks ago today. They cut my leg off to put in a new knee. And as you can see, I'm getting around pretty good. But before we get into this video some more, it's a little warm out here, so I got to take the dog inside, if you don't mind. And when he's inside where it's a little cooler, we'll come out and I'll finish the intro. Come on, Boone. You want to come up and say hi to the folks? Huh? You want to say hi to the folks? Okay, come on, Boone. Let's go inside. Yeah, good puppy. Okay, I'll be right back. Don't go away. All right. So Boone's in where it's cooler. Good for him. It's a little warm out here for the doggos. And, you don't want your doggies getting overheated. So, where have I been? Where have I been? Why haven't I been on? What's going on? Well, in this video, I'm going to try to answer all of your questions, including the ones that nobody's asked. Like, did Kaylee Kuko send me a get well card? Did my co-hosts, Carrie and Andy, send me get well cards? Well, anyway. So, it was 8 weeks ago today that they cut my leg off to give me a new knee. And as I said, well, the operation was a success. The recovery, well, that's another story. Monday afternoon, they did the operation. That was on May 20th. Put me in the hospital for observation. Physical therapy folks came in, made sure I could get up in and out of bed, get to the toilet. I mean, you're walking around pretty much just hours after. They had me sitting in a chair to eat, and they were happy with me by Tuesday morning. So they said, okay, you can go to the house where your friends are going to take care of you. Well, that ended up being a total fiasco. Their house was not set up with proper grab bars, lift rails. I could get down into the bed and the toilet, but I couldn't get back up. By the time Wednesday morning rolled around, the fire department had come out 3 times for what we call a lift assist because I couldn't get up. Now, our fire department's great. Our paramedics are great. But, they can't keep coming out for the next 3 or 4 days. So, well, take me back to the hospital. And I'm just going to have to get the doctor's attention. He was the one that said I did not need full-time care. Your friend said so. Anyway. So when I got back to the ER, well, I wasn't there very long. And they forgot about my knee, because my heart rate was like well over 150, and there was, instead of going thump, 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 it was thump, 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 thump. They said, young man, you have arterial fibrillation, AFib they call it. So they forgot all about my knee. So that was Wednesday. So they admitted me back into the hospital, and I'm going to cut out a bunch of the boring details. But so that was Wednesday afternoon. Thursday morning, my surgeon comes in, and he says, yeah, you're right. We're going to send you to a SNF, which is a specialized nursing facility. And that was as much a result of the heart as it was the knee, because there they would check my vitals all the time, check my heart rate, et cetera, et cetera. So Friday afternoon, late, off I went to the SNF. So I spent 4 days in hospital. And I got down to the SNF, and I was there 2 weeks. Now, this was the Friday of Memorial Day weekend. And I got there late Friday night. They brought me dinner. But then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, there was nobody from physical therapy. So I lost literally a week of physical therapy and rehab on my knee. But I managed to catch up. The folks down there were very nice. They made sure I got my meds on time. The pain meds, oh boy, yeah, boy. And so I was there, I said 2 weeks. Well, it ended up being 18 days that Boone had not seen me. He was down at my friend's house. Now, they were only supposed to keep him 4 or 5 days, but they ended up being 18 days. So my friends brought me home, dropped me off here. I sat on the porch. They went and got Boone, and I tried to make a video of it, but it was just, Boone was just, he was crazy. Anyway, he got out. He jumped out of their car, took about 2 steps, stopped, sniffed the air, and then come running up the steps to where I was sitting, and he was just running around in circles, that tail going away. He was just so happy to see me. It took him almost 5 minutes to calm down to where we could just pet and lick and just enjoy each other's company. And he spent the next 3 days never more than 2 or 3 feet away from me, which, the poor guy, he really missed his daddy. And well, the good news is, yes, I'm recovering relatively well. A week ago, I was able to start taking Boone out for short walks on his leash. And if you don't think he wasn't excited to go for walks, oh my God, you should have seen him. I mean, for 7 weeks, he was confined to a chain. He wanted to go outside. He only went outside to pee and poop. He put on his chain. And yeah, but he didn't like, anyway. So I said, let's try taking Boone for a walk, because I was walking pretty good. So as soon as I said, let's go out, let's go for walkies. And he was, oh boy, he ran to the back door. And as soon as I grabbed his leash, there he went, running around in circles, jumping up on the door. Man, he was all excited to go for a walk. And we've been going 3 or 4 walks, short ones, but at least we can go for walks a little longer. Hopefully soon we'll be back to where we can start taking long walks. And that'll make him happy. That'll make me happy. Now, why have I not been making videos? Where have I been for the last 2 months? Well, for that, let's go back inside. And I'll try to explain it so that even I can understand it. Okay, we'll see you inside. Cambot, cut the inside. Why wasn't I on my computer? Why was I not online, not doing videos? Well, I will tell you this. In the 2 months that I've been off, I got a lot of ideas for some videos. Not all car stuff. I'm going to try to do some satire on as seen on TV articles. Upcoming next is going to be the 3,000-mile test on the Ultima. Yeah, even though I wasn't driving it, my neighbor was chauffeuring me around for all my doctor's appointments and trips to the pharmacy. And so she did rack up some miles already. So we're really close for the 3,000-mile checkup. Review, shall we say. But the main reason is I wasn't on the internet because of what I'm doing now. And that's sitting in a chair, a regular office chair, a regular chair. The limitations were, and it still are, 30 minutes sitting in a regular chair with my feet flat on the floor. Apparently it keeps your knee bent and it starts to get stiff and locks up. Normally what I'm supposed to do is sit in a way in which I can elevate my leg, keep the knee straight, and then every hour or so get up, walk around, blah, blah, and then sit back down and keep it elevated. Yes, I'm supposed to sit at a table for meals, but I don't sit there for 30 minutes. So that was a limitation. I knew once I sat started playing with the computer, yeah, I'd be there for hours. So I just, you know what? But the main reason was I just didn't have any pep in my step. Let me talk to this guy over here like they do on all the big shows, all the big documentaries when they're doing dog fights or American Pickers or Pawn. So let me talk to this guy over here. I just didn't have any pep in my step. I'd get back from physical therapy and I just get in the chair, put the leg up, turn on the boob tube and look for boobs to watch. And I was just beat. I'd get up, fix something to eat, and next thing I know, I'm out of it. So and some of it was mental, some of it was physical. I just didn't feel like doing anything. I mean, personally, I really got to get up and do that. And I was just exhausted. I spent way too much time being exhausted. Oh, I know what you're asking. Why is this a sad day for WeFergie fans? That's because I'm back. And I know you've just all been waiting for me to be back. That's why it's a sad day. All right.